a sick family tradition you had to break away from? In my family, everyone has to pass away as a firefighter. While you're alive, you don't just join the department, you make it your whole purpose. My great-grandfather died fighting the 1918 warehouse fire. My grandfather fell through a roof saving 3 kids in 1965. My dad lost his leg in the apartment blaze that made him a local hero. All my brothers enlisted at 18 and talked about their eventual heroic sacrifice like it was inevitable. When I told them I wanted to be a fire safety engineer, my dad didn't yell. Worse, he got real quiet, then said, "No daughter of mine is going to hide behind a desk while real firefighters risk their lives." I'd always been the different one. While my brothers practiced ladder drills in our backyard, I was the one studying why the fires started in the first place. When family dinners turned into stories about close calls and brave rescues, I'd zone out thinking about the fire prevention systems I'd researched online. But in our family, not joining the department wasn't just disappointing, it was like betraying our legacy. My mom tried to find compromise. What about becoming a fire inspector or working dispatch? But I wanted to prevent fires from happening, not just respond after people were already in danger. The real breaking point was my 18th birthday. Instead of cake, my dad put academy applications on the table. When I pushed them away, he slid over a packed suitcase. "You've got until morning to sign these, or you can use this to pack your stuff." I was out by sunrise, I crashed with a friend's family, finished high school, and worked weekends at Home Depot to save for engineering school. Got my degree after 6 grueling years of working and studying. My first job was with the city's building safety department, the understaffed office where developers hate dealing with us. The other engineers warned me I'd get crushed by politics. We were always overworked, underpaid, and fighting for stricter safety codes. One case, the Riverside Elementary retrofit, reminded me of my family's station house. Same old building, same outdated wiring, same administrators ignoring obvious hazards. The principal kept pushing back on required upgrades, saying the school had operated fine for decades. When I learned 3 firefighters from my dad's old company had responded to a small electrical fire there last year, I nearly transferred the case. That's exactly what my family would have expected. But this was precisely why I'd become an engineer instead of a firefighter. Sometimes the bravest thing isn't running into burning buildings, it's fighting bureaucracy to make sure they never catch fire. The turning point came during a late-night inspection when I found faulty wiring behind a classroom wall. Instead of writing a standard violation, I spent hours documenting everything, building an airtight case for immediate closure until repairs were completed. After that, other schools started requesting me specifically. Without telling anyone, I started offering free safety consultations to low-income community centers after my shifts. That's when everything exploded. The local newspaper ran a story about my volunteer work with a photo. Someone from my dad's department recognized me. The headline read, "Local engineer prevents potential school fire." But the firefighter community is tight-knit. My brother showed up at my office during inspection. "You walked away from real service, but now you're playing hero with paperwork," he said. "Dad was right about you being a coward." The city administration called me in, worried about the confrontation. The firefighters union got involved. Some supported my prevention work, saying I was saving them from dangerous calls. Others called me a sellout for choosing safety over sacrifice. The Riverside principal stood up at a school board meeting. "This engineer's the only one who treated our kids' safety seriously," she said. "Where were the rest of you when we needed funding for repairs?" I kept my job, but lost what remained of my family connections. My dad told relatives I dishonored our name. They stopped inviting me to memorial services. My youngest brother blocked me when I tried to congratulate him on his promotion to lieutenant. Last month, Riverside Elementary had a perfect safety inspection. At the celebration, a young teacher approached me. "You're the engineer my principal talks about," she said. "I'm starting engineering school next year because of the presentation you gave our kids." My mom sent a text yesterday, just a photo of my dad's retirement ceremony with a note. "He's too proud to admit it, but he brags about your prevention work to anyone who will listen."